In this lecture, let us talk about decoders. The content of the following lecture are as follows. First, we will talk about decoders. Then we will discuss 1 to 2 lines and 2 to 4 line decoders. Next, we will talk about 3 to 8 line decoders. And then we will construct a 3 to 8 line decoder by using 2 to 4 line decoders, and later part of this lecture we will talk about some examples related to decoders. Now let us talk what are decoders. Decoders, in fact, these are combinational circuits. These are usually used in medium scale integrated circuit. These convert the binary information into output data. You guys know that the digital system only understand the discrete quantities in the form of binary codes. So when the binary codes are applied to these decoders, these convert into the signal or output data. Okay, in this figure here the input lines are the binary information. So this decoder will convert the n input to the m output, and these are the outputs. So if we have n bits or n binary bits, then the encoder will assign or represent 2 raised to power 4 discrete elements. Okay, for example, if suppose we have 2 inputs, 2 binary bits, then 2 raised to power 2 would be equal to 4. There would be the 4 output lines. So as in this example, I mean this block diagram, it is 2 cross 4 decoder. Here A and B are binary bits. So if there are 2 binary bits, there would be 4 combination. I mean could be a 0 0, 0 1, 1 0 and 1 1. Okay, for 0, for corresponding to 0 0, when the combination is 0 0, the output would be D0. For 1 0, the output would be D1. For 0 1, the output would be D2. For 1 1, the output would be D3. Okay, now let us start from 1 cross 2 decoder. Then we will move to 2 cross 4, 1 cross 2, then 2 cross 4, and then 3 cross 8 decoder. Okay. Suppose we have 1 bit which have 2 possibilities. It could be a 0 and it could be a 1. So corresponding to 1 input, I mean there would be the 2 possibilities. It could be a 0 or it could be a 1. So it would be a 1 cross 2 decoders. So suppose I naught is the output and I2 is another output, sorry, I1. So when A is equal to 0, so this output would be the active high and I1 would be the active low. When A is equal to 1, then I naught would be 0 and this output I1 would be active high. So in circuit I can write it as, suppose this is A and it is the complement of A. So when A is equal to 0, I will get the output I naught. When A is equal to 1, the output would be I1. Okay, now let us talk about 2 to 4 line decoders. Here we have two inputs lines. The inputs line are the binary bits, and there would be the 4 output line. Okay, now let us talk about this example. So suppose I have input that is A and B. So this is the binary information, the input, and the output. There are 4 possible combination for 2 bits. I can write it as, okay, D0, D1, D2 and D3. So there are 4 possible outputs. When A and B are 0, then this output is D naught is active high, the remaining are active low. For another combination, when A is equal to 0 and B is equal to 1, for this case D naught is 0, D1 is 1, D2 is 0, D3 is 0. Another combination for 1 0, D naught is 0, D1 is 0, D2 is 1, D3 is 0. So when A and B are 1 and 1, for 1 1, D3 would be active high, the remaining output are active low. So by solving this truth table, I can write D naught is equal to A prime B prime, or A complement and B complement. Okay, for this output, this min term only exists, this min term which is A complement into B. For D1 I can write D1 is equal to A complement, this is A complement into B. For D2 I can write it as, for D2 I can write it as A into B complement. A into B complement. And for D3 it would be equal to A and B. A into B. Okay, now Let me draw the digital circuit. Okay, I'm going to erase this truth table. Okay, the digital circuit would be like this. This is input A and input B. This is the, by taking a NOT gate, I can write this is the complement of A and this is A. Here is the complement of B. This is B. This is A complement. This is A as it is. This is B complement. This is B as it is. Okay. Now by using these inputs, I can draw the, I can draw the digital circuit. So D naught is equal to A prime B prime, so I need to use four AND gates corresponding to 4 output. This is for D naught. Another AND gate. This is D1. Sorry. Let me draw another AND gate. This is D2. Another AND gate. This is D3. Now we know that D naught is equal to A prime B prime. So I will connect this with this A prime and with this line B prime. So I am not using a wiring connection here, you guys can understand. This is connected to A prime and this is connected to, this input is connected to B prime. So this is connected to A. Okay, let me, for 0 1, in fact this is MSB. A is MSB, most significant bit, and B is the least significant bit. So here D naught would be equal to A into B prime and D2 is equal to A prime B. So here I will connect with this A. I'm sorry, the previous combination was okay. Now so here I will connect this input, I will connect with the A prime and this input I will connect with the B, and then this input I will connect with the A and this I will connect with the B prime. and this I will connect these two inputs, this one with A and this one with B. Okay, this is 2 to 4 line decoders, so it has 2 inputs A and B, and we have 4 outputs. So the outputs are D0, D1, D2 and D3. So for 3 to 8 line decoders, we should have 3 inputs. Those are the binary number, and there would be 8 outputs. How? Because for 3 binary bits there could be a 2 raised to power 3 is equal to 8 possible combination. So in this way we can make by using 3 inputs we can make a 8 outputs. So now let us talk about 3 to 8 lines decoders. Three to 8 line decoders, the output are equal to 8. They are indicated from D0 to D7. These are the outputs. So we have 3 inputs A, B, C. Okay, now it's truth table. You can write from 3 inputs A, B and C, there would be 8 possible combinations. Would start from 0, 0. Those would be for A, B, C. Okay, this is I am writing A is the okay A, B, C. It could be a 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, so on. We'll get 1, 1, 1. So in this way there would be the 8 possible combination. So okay, let us talk about its truth table. This is the truth table for 3 cross 8 decoders. These are the inputs A, B, C. So start from 0, 0, 0, then 0, 0, 1, then 0, 1, 0, so on up to 1, 1, 1. There are 8. Now corresponding to 3 inputs there would be the 8 outputs. So first is D0, then D1, D2, D3, so on up to D7. Okay, when we have a combination as 0, 0, 0, the D0 would be active high. Okay, for remaining all 7 combination, D0 would be active low. When we have 0, 0, 1, this combination D1 would be active high. For remaining combination it is active low. For 0, 0, 1, 0, D2 is active high. For the combination 1, 1, 1, D7 is active high. So in this way we can write, their combinations. D0 is equal to A complement, B complement, C complement. D1 is equal to, this min term is equal to A complement, B complement into C. In this way D7 is equal to A and B and C. Now from these outputs D1 to D7 we can easily draw the combinational circuit. Now what would be the combinational circuit? It is quite obvious. So we have 3 inputs A, B, C, and these are their complement. This is A complement, this is B complement, this is C complement. So for D0 I will connect it with these are the connection. This is the connection with C complement, this is the connection with B complement, this is the connection with C complement. For D1 I will connect it with A complement and B complement. It is the connection with A complement, this is the connection with B complement, it is the connection with C. Now for D2 it is equal to A complement into B into C complement. So I will connect with A complement, then with this is connection with B and this is connection with C complement, and so on. Similarly for D7 it would be connected with A, B and C. So this is the connection with A, this is the connection with B and this is the connection with C. Okay, next let us talk about decoders. We can construct a 3 to 8 line decoders from 2 to 4 decoder. If you have available 2 to 4 decoder you have available in lab, you can construct by using 2 to cross 4 decoders to 3 to 8 line decoder. For this purpose you have to use one selection line. So here E is the selection line, here E is the selection line. So you have a decoder 2 cross 4 decoder, these are the inputs X and Y. So you will use one selection line, these are the inputs X and Y. So when selection line is 0 it will enable the first decoder 2 cross 4, this would be active high. So when you will apply a combination, suppose when you will apply a combination X is equal to 0, Y is equal to 0, it will select D naught. Okay, let me make a truth table. E is the selection line which will select, then X and this is Y. Suppose initially we did E is equal to 0, so it will select this first decoder. So when X and Y are 0, so the output would be D0. So next when X is equal to 0 and Y is equal to 1 and still selection line is 0, the output would be D1. And when we have E is again 0 and we have X is equal to 1, Y, this input is 0, we will choose, this will choose D2. So when selection line is still it is 0 and X and Y are 1, it will choose this output D3. So again now the selection line is equal to 1, it will disable this first one decoder, it will enable decoder 2. So when E is equal to 1, by using 0 0 combination it will select D4. And so on. When we have X, E is equal to 0, X is equal to 1, its selection line is equal to 1, X is equal to 1, Y is equal to 1, so we will use the last D output D7. So in this way you can construct 3 into 8 lines decoder from 2 into 4 line decoder. For this purpose you need to use a selection line. Okay, so next let us talk about the implementation of Boolean function by using decoder. So you have a Boolean function f1, f2, f3. So in the standard form, f1 is equal to 157, f2 is equal to 3. These are the main term, 0 and 3. f3 is equal to 2, 4, 5. You guys already know this standard form to write SOP, sum of product. So for f1, so here I'm using OR gates. These are the OR gates. This is the decoder. So this decoder is from with 3 inputs. These are 3 inputs and it has 8 output from 0 to 7. Okay, this E is the selection line. So here you are not using the selection line. So when for 1 x would be equal to, for 0 x would be equal to 0, y would be equal to 0, z would be equal to 0, and for 1 it would be x would be equal to 1, this output, and y and z would be equal to 0, and so on. For 7 x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, and z is x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1, and z is equal to 1. It will select this output. Okay, now for first function you have 3 min term 1, 5, 7. So I will use OR with 1. So this OR gate is connected with 1, and then it is connected with this line, this 5, and this is connected with this 7. This is 7 is connected with this. So this function is implemented. Now the next function f2, how to implement? This is 0 and 3, 0 or 3. So I will connect this output 0 with this OR gate, and again I will connect 3 with this OR gate. Then for f3, 2, 4, 5, this 2 is the input of this OR gate, and this 4 is the input of this OR gate, and the 5 is the input of this OR gate. In this way, by using the decoder, we can implement the Boolean function. In the next lecture, we will talk about encoders, and that's it. Thank you.